What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Pursuit of Destiny podcast. It's your boy Ricky Jones Jr. and we also have the lovely
Crystal Jones
that is back here with us again on today's podcast. First of all, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for doubling up with me and joining me again for yet another podcast. Now, today happens to be a holiday in America that is named Thanksgiving. And I do understand I say it that way because maybe wherever you're listening at or wherever you're listening from, you may not be celebrating this same holiday. However, the gist behind the holiday is being thankful. Yes. Ultimately. So that's what we're going to use to catapult this conversation and talking about how we as individuals, how we as businesses, how as we as people that are pursuing destiny can be thankful. And we're going to give it some more emphasis on being thankful for who we are, thankful for the gifts that we have and the ability that we get to live out purpose and we get to do it daily, okay? And so one of the ways in which I want to talk about this and have this conversation with you, my dear, is like in order to be thankful, what I believe, be thankful for yourself. Like sometimes I do take the time and say, man, God, I am thankful for who you created me to be. And I start listing some things out. Like, what do you think are some ways in which we as individuals can be thankful for who we are?
Like, wait, what do you mean?
So like, boom, I'll start off. So I start off by saying I'm thankful for who I am with the knowledge of who I am. So we talked about it before with affirmations and things like that. But I believe and I use what I say about myself to guide my thankfulness. So I thank God for creating me to be handsome, for being funny, for being entertaining, for being a people person, for being able to meet certain people and individuals and not feel like, oh man, it's like a burden to talk to this person. Like, no, like I have the ability to talk to anybody, most people at any time and things like that. So I'm even thankful for those things. So I'm saying that to say I'm able to do so by having awareness of who I am, right? And so being aware of who I am allows me to be thankful for who I am, which allows me to do what I do. So do you have anything that you're thankful for as it pertains to yourself?
I would say just those, I guess kind of those same things that you were saying. I'm thankful for understanding and valuing. I consider myself beautiful, so my beauty. I'm thankful for my gifts of being able to write and being able to articulate things well. I'm grateful and thankful for my tenacity. I don't generally give up on things easily. So I think that's something that's allowed me to live life well. So there's some of the things for sure.
So then how do you think that someone else could come into the knowledge of the various things that you're thankful for yourself? How would you recommend somebody else to find those things within them to be thankful for? Not just today, but in days to come.
I would say maybe just thinking about things that you see yourself executing on well repeatedly. So that could lead to the thankfulness.
Okay. Thank you. You know, I feel like there's always more. I feel like there's always more to the answer that you give. We have a conversation, right? We have a conversation. With the conversation, we're open to the conversation. And so even with that, we talked about in previous podcasts the benefits of writing things down, the benefits of praying and meditating to realize and recognize who you actually are, which will allow for you to then hopefully come into the knowledge of your purpose and things like that, which will then allow you to walk the steps that leads towards your destiny so that you'll have destiny moments. And I think that even on today, as we reflect and think, those things that we remind ourselves of who we are, those things that we affirm of who we are and declare and say and those things like that, those are different things that we could be thankful for because it allows for us to be who we are, just as there's the knowledge that we all have our own identity and own fingerprint, right? Everybody has their own fingerprint. Everybody knows it by now. If you don't, you're too young. You'll find it out later. But we all have our own fingerprint. But I think even within the fingerprint is also the thread and or DNA of what makes us who we are, which we should express, right? And we can express it knowing who we are, but being thankful that we are who we are. And even as it pertains to a business, right? So we're even evolving those different things as we are actually in tandem, husband and wife, evolving all that we are into various businesses and things like that. We can even be thankful for our businesses. Like even with Pursuit of Destiny Productions, I find myself being thankful for the fact that not only did we start it, but we're actually doing it well. Because I mean, we had an idea of what we wanted to do with it, with the idea that we just want to do like, well, so just, but we want to do movies and we wanted to do shorts and things like that. And so out of your desire to do that, I was like, okay, well, let's start this YouTube and I'll just video our steps. I'll vlog our steps to stardom. Like that was it, right? And then we did a few movies and we was like, oh, okay, you know, I don't know your thoughts. You're the writer. And so whatever your thoughts over that, we started evolving into YouTube, and now we've gone from one channel to Lord knows how many, probably like 7 or 6. I don't even know how many we're at right now. Right? So you're like running like 3. I would say I'm running like 3 because I have the palette, we have Reigns. Yeah, so maybe 5. Maybe 5 in total, maybe 6. I don't know. We'll put links for all of them down below. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is it branches that far out, being thankful. And so even like, what do you think that thankfulness allows for us as individuals to open ourselves up to?
I think thankfulness allows you to see the progress that you've made.
Okay.
Especially when you have a long journey ahead of you. It's easy to sometimes be frustrated or sad or upset or whatever about the progress that's not yet been made, but thankfulness for the progress that you have made allows you to also keep in your forefront how far you've come.
Yeah, and I even liken the idea of being thankful to recognizing and realizing what you actually have. We can go through life so fast and do so many things and not actually realize how far you've come and or known what you've actually have and been able to do, been able to accomplish, places you've been able to have been. Like there's been a point in my life where I was like, man, I've been to X amount of countries. I don't know, it's all on here. I've been to these amount of countries. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not counting America, 6 different countries, and it was like warp speed time. It was probably like within 4 or 5 years. However, I was thinking about that country too. Been to South Africa too. Didn't even do that one. Elizabeth. So Port Elizabeth. Boom. So with that being said, like another country that I've ever been to. So I'm saying to say like being thankful just allows you, yes, to recognize what you've done, but then sit down and realize what you've been able to do based off of who you actually are. Like in, you know, I like in the scripture where it lets us know that your gifts and your calling will make room for you. And so being thankful allows you to realize the rooms that you've actually been in, the opportunities that you've actually had, the things that you've actually done. So no, thankfulness is so necessary. Are there any things that you're thankful for?
My family.
I mean, yes, you're thankful for a lot of things, right? Are there any things that come to mind that you may want to share that you're thankful for?
My family.
It's not only the day, but this is the opportunity that we have. And thankfulness isn't something that we should just do a day, but I believe that thankfulness is something which we should do daily, reminding ourselves of, yes, how far we've come, also the things that we ultimately have now, but then preparing ourselves for what's to come, because you never know the different things that you're thankful for now, how they can catapult you to the things that are on the way. And so with that being said, we thank you all, pun intended, and we love you all, and we are excited about the things that are to come. Not only just for us, but for people that we are connecting with, talking to, and having impact on. And so with that being said, let us know in the various ways that you may reach out to us of the various things that you're thankful for. You can do it in the comment section, in my DMs, of course keeping it on topic. And at the end of the day, you see wifey, and homie don't play that. But with that being said, we are thankful for you. We love you. We hope that you not only have a great day today, but you have great days ahead. Whenever you come in contact with this video, we know that it will inspire you to be thankful for the things that you have, the things that you have achieved, and the progress that you have made. Okay, don't count anything as short, belittled, or in what's that word, we like oh, it's like small or minute, but like insignificant,
Oh.
right? And so with that being said, we love you all. We appreciate you all, and we'll see you on the next video and next podcast. More than anything. Peace.